Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Di sini saya Zahra akan mempresentasikan tentang buku yang telah saya baca. Buku yang telah saya baca berjudul Tak Mungkin Membuat Semua Orang Bahagia, karya dari Jong Munjong. Buku ini terdiri dari 206 halaman dan diterbitkan oleh Gramedia Pustaka Utama. It's good to be a little crazy. I have a special ability to find the funny side in every bad situation. In life, there are many situations that can make us smile even though we are sad. The situation will be lighter if we can joke about it. This can determine how good our mental state is because we can keep our distance. I joke a lot because I think humor can make us breathe a little easier in the tough everyday life. When I was lying in the hospital due to a traffic accident, I often joke while observing the doctor's behavior. Since I couldn't feel my lower body, I asked my orthopedic doctor if I would be okay. The doctor said, "Don't keep asking me to explain that 1 plus 1 equals 2. At most, you'll be limping a bit. What's the problem?" The doctor immediately became the topic of my jokes. I realized why she said to the other nurses while lounging and saying, "Should I keep saying that 1 plus 1 equals 2? If we can lounge like that, I guess I'll definitely feel sad for a long time to come." If we say too many strange things, the nature of crazy will appear in us. There are many advantages to being a goofy person, especially when something is hard to be honest about in a serious relationship. If it's said with a bit of a joke, things won't turn bad and we'll be able to get what we want. When I heard Kim Suk's story when she was just starting her career as a comedian, I felt that she often experienced the same thing that happened to her. When she was a rookie, she said that she would purposely say weird things whenever a senior asked her to do something she didn't want to do. If her senior asked her to buy ice cream, she would say jokingly, "But I don't like ice cream," or carefully present. This is what makes the senior think she's crazy. When dealing with know-it-alls or old-fashioned people, I would say, "By the way, what year is it? Until yesterday, it seemed like 2017. Then if I was called after working hours, I would pick up the phone and say, "I'm going to report you to the Ministry of Labor. You'll be fine in no time." If you are already considered as people who often joke, the other people will not be offended anymore to hear jokes like that. They might even think she really is that kind of person or thinks we're honest people. Then they secretly think about their own attitude and action. I also like it better if the junior didn't criticize me seriously but in a joking tone that's not offensive. The most basic trick for making a good joke is to use currently popular slang words at the right time. These days, the slang words will stick around for a while, so we should check if it's just a phrase before using it. Basically, we should express ourselves clearly and in detail, and it will be more interesting if we can express it with other words that have similar meanings. For example, if a client demands an after-hours feed, we can say, "Of course you can. We can sleep when we're dead, right?" But never say something that might make the other people feel inferior. Don't joke about height with short people, and don't joke about weight with overweight women. We can laugh at things other people think but they can say, or we can joke about ourselves. By getting used to joking like this, slowly I got used to not taking things too seriously. People can also easily convey difficult messages to me. Joking requires an open mind. Once we start joking around, we'll realize how many words we've actually been keeping inside. We focus too much on other people and decipher their every action, but in the end we only see what we want to see. Even if we can make an interesting joke, we don't have to burden ourselves. After all, we can be funny all the time, can we? Are we comedians? We should practice in an active way because a sense of humor like this is also associated with active self-expression.